This is Sky News with Anna Botting.
Hello there, good evening. There are more claims of racism levelled at Scotland Yard tonight. The police watchdog has confirmed it's investigating 10 new cases, just 2 days after the Met Commissioner said he would not stand for any racism or racists in the force. That promise followed the publication at the weekend of a recording of officers seemingly abusing a black suspect. Well, let's get more. Jane Dougal joins us live now from central London. What are the latest allegations then, Jane?
Well, all the allegations involve racism in one form or another. We know that 5 officers are accused of allegedly racially assaulting juveniles in Hyde Park last year. Now, all of those officers are currently still on duty, and of course that was reported by a member of the public. But there have also been claims of police officers allegedly racially abusing colleagues and also apparently bullying community support officers. Now, the allegations altogether, if we take a look at them, there are 10 complaints of racism being investigated. 20 police officers are involved altogether, 8 of whom have been suspended, and 1 member of staff, a civilian, has also been suspended whilst being investigated. Now, obviously, this is incredibly damaging for the Met Police, which the Deputy Commissioner has acknowledged.
Whilst any use of racist language is abhorrent, what is reassuring for me, as in these 10 cases that have been referred to the IPCC, 6 involve other officers who've stood up and raised concerns, showing that we're an organisation that will not stand for any racist behaviour.
And this, of course, comes days after another allegation, doesn't it? Remind us about that one.
Yes, correct. A black man who was in custody of a police officer secretly recorded on his mobile phone the police officer allegedly racially abusing him. Now, that officer has since been suspended, PC Alex McFarlane, and the force has vowed to get to the bottom of that incident. But you have to ask, taking a look at the findings of the Macpherson report, which was more than 13 years ago. It looked into the handling of the Stephen Lawrence murder, and it discovered that 13 years ago the Met Police was institutionally racist. So serious questions have to be asked as to whether any progression has been made at all.
With the Stephen Lawrence working group and chief constables being held to account, there was definitely effective action, and race was on the agenda. When the Stephen Lawrence working group was no longer chaired by the Home Secretary and then finally dissolved by Charles Clarke, then there was that definite slippage of race and equality issues. It was no longer on the agenda.
Well, the police watchdog, the Independent Police Complaints Commission, has said that it is investigating these allegations and takes them very seriously. But the Deputy Commissioner of the Metropolitan Police has warned that there may be further referrals.
Jane Dougal, thank you. Let's bring you more on the news that broke in the last